Hello everyone, welcome to World is One News. You're watching with me, Aisha Sindhu. Let's take a look at the top stories at this hour. In a shocking incident, Khalistan Liberation Force Chief Harminder Singh Mintu and 4 others flee from Nabha jail in India's northern state of Punjab after 5 men break into the prison. Jail superintendent and deputy SP sacked. RBI Governor Urjit Patel breaks his silence on demonetization, says RBI monitoring the situation on a daily basis. India sends administrative assistance request to Switzerland, seeks details of suspected Indian account holders evading taxes. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses the nation through his monthly radio program, says India is moving towards a cashless society. More police protection called for mosques in California after they received letters threatening Muslims and praising the president-elect Donald Trump. And the Syrian army takes control of the largest rebel-controlled district in the war-torn city of eastern Aleppo. We start with news of the Khalistan Liberation Force Chief Harminder Singh Mintu and 4 others who were liberated from Nabha jail in India's northern state of Punjab after 5 armed men broke into the prison. The jail superintendent and deputy SP have been sacked after the incident. The armed men were wearing police uniforms and fired over 100 rounds in that jailbreak. Police has reached the site and further investigations are underway.
सुबह 5 क्रिमिनल्स आए और उन्होंने कहा कि भी हमने एक जैसे होता है भी कैदी को जमा कराना होता है, तो उन्होंने ये बहाना बनाया कि जी हमने कैदी को जमा कराने आए। तो ये सोच के जो यहाँ पे जो सेंट्री को होता है उसने गेट खोल दिया एंड दे वर कैरिंग स्मॉल आर्म्स।
पंजाब के अंदर चुनाव है, चुनाव का समय चला हुआ है और ऐसे लोग जो पंजाब में अशांति फैलाना चाहते हैं, वो जो चाहते हैं कि पंजाब में चुनाव ठीक तरह से ना हो, ऐसे लोग जिनकी तारें पाकिस्तान से जुड़ी हुई हैं, ये ऐसे लोगों का एक अटेम्प्ट हो सकता है। केंद्र सरकार की एक इनपुट भी आई थी जो अखबारों में भी छपी थी, जिसमें कहा गया था कि क्रॉस बॉर्डर जो खालिस्तानी लोग हैं जो पाकिस्तान में है, पाकिस्तान एजेंसी उनको उकसा रही है कि पंजाब के अंदर कुछ किया जाए, तो इनकी तारें वहां जुड़ी हो सकती हैं।
Special task force under the intelligence has been set up to track down these criminals. Investigation of Home Secretary will give me a report on wherever lapses took place.
The Reserve Bank of India's Governor Urjit Patel finally broke his silence on demonetization, saying that the RBI is monitoring the situation on a daily basis. Patel said that the RBI is taking all necessary action to, quote, ease the genuine pain of citizens, unquote, who are honest and who have been hurt. He added that currency is available and banks are working in a mission mode to take them to branches and ATMs. Patel also stated that the new 500 and 2000 rupee currency notes have been designed to make them hard to counterfeit. Staying with the demonetization decision, in order to track all the black money stored in banks abroad, India has sent around 20 administrative assistance requests to Switzerland, seeking details of Indian account holders suspected of misusing those accounts to evade taxes. Several companies and Indian businessmen are on the radar and are suspected to have accounts in Swiss banks through offshore entities. The assistance requests will help the two countries to exchange information about the account holders' wrongdoing. Earlier, India and Switzerland signed a pact for automatic exchange of information 2018 onward. India, however, has made the pending requests under the existing bilateral tax treaty. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the nation through his monthly radio program, which is called Man Ki Baat. This was his 25th radio address. In that message to the nation, Modi said that demonetization was necessary for the welfare of the state. He reiterated that it would take some time for things to stabilize after that decision was announced. He has also asked the people of the country for 50 days' time to normalize the situation. Meanwhile, he thanked the common man and bankers for the support they've shown in the wake of that demonetization decision.
मन की बात के लिए लोगों के सुझाव मांगे तो मैं कह सकता हूं एक तरफा ही सबके सुझाव आए। सब कहते थे कि 500 और 1000 वाली नोटों पर और विस्तार से बातें करें। वैसे 8 नवंबर रात 8 बजे राष्ट्र के नाम संबोधन करते हुए देश में सुधार लाने के एक महाअभियान का आरंभ करने की मैंने चर्चा की थी। जिस समय मैंने ये निर्णय किया था, आपके सामने प्रस्तुत रखा था, तब भी मैंने सबके सामने कहा था कि निर्णय सामान्य नहीं है, कठिनाइयों से भरा हुआ है। लेकिन निर्णय जितना महत्वपूर्ण है, उतना ही उस निर्णय को लागू करना है। और मुझे ये भी अंदाज था कि हमारे सामान्य जीवन में अनेक प्रकार की नई नई कठिनाइयों को सामना करना पड़ेगा। और तब भी मैंने कहा था कि निर्णय इतना बड़ा है, इसके प्रभाव में से बाहर निकलने में 50 दिन तो लग ही जाएंगे और तब जाकर के नॉर्मल अवस्था की ओर हम कदम बढ़ा पाएंगे। 70 साल से जिस बीमारियों को हम झेल रहे हैं, उस बीमारियों से मुक्ति का अभियान सरल नहीं हो सकता है। आपकी कठिनाइयों को मैं भलीभांति समझ सकता हूं, लेकिन जब मैं आपका समर्थन देखता हूं, आपका सहयोग देखता हूं, आपको भ्रमित करने के लिए ढेर सारे प्रयास चल रहे हैं, उसके बावजूद भी कभी-कभी मन को विचलित करने वाली घटनाएं सामने आते हुए भी आपने सच्चाई के इस मार्ग को भलीभांति समझा है, देश हित की इस बात को भलीभांति आपने स्वीकार किया है। 500 और 1000 के नोट और इतना बड़ा देश, इतनी करेंसियों की भरमार, अरबों खरबों नोटें और ये निर्णय पूरा विश्व बहुत बारीकाई से देख रहा है। हर कोई अर्थशास्त्री इसका बहुत एनालिसिस कर रहा है, मूल्यांकन कर रहा है।
The president of the Bahujan Samaj Party, Mayawati, has hit out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The former UP Chief Minister has said that the Prime Minister needs to do more for the people of Purvanchal and not just speak in their language. Let's listen in to what she had to say.
बल्कि पूर्वांचल की भाषा में एक दो शब्द बोलने से ही पूर्वांचल के लोग इनसे प्रभावित होने वाले नहीं हैं, बल्कि इन लोगों को केंद्र सरकार से अपने क्षेत्र का केवल विकास ही चाहिए, तब ये लोग इनसे प्रभावित होंगे, जिसमें इनको अभी तक भी अधिकांश निराशा ही मिली है।
In other news, Pakistan has given Russia the nod for using the strategic Gwadar port for its export. Moscow has also showed its willingness to join the China-Pakistan economic corridor to reap maximum benefits. This key development signals a new alignment in bilateral relations between Russia and Pakistan after decades of sour ties during the Cold War era. Kuwaitis voted on Saturday for representatives in the oil-rich country's 50-member parliament. The election was held against the backdrop of lingering security concerns following a deadly suicide bombing last year. Kuwaitis have had to face cutbacks to generous state-funded perks because of a sharp slump in oil revenues. Here's a report.
Kuwaitis went to the polls on Saturday to elect new members of parliament, energized by the participation of opposition candidates for the first time in 4 years. The voting focused on government austerity measures meant to reduce the oil-rich nation's deficit, but voters also hoped the election would inject new blood in the parliament.
صراحة اللي أبيه واللي أطمح له أنه يكون في تغيير جذري حق المجلس. الأشياء السابقة اللي صارت ما نبيها ترد تنعاد وبنفس الطريقة ونفس الأشخاص ونفس الوجوه ونفس الكلام ونفس المواضيع. نبي خلاص صوتنا يوصل حق الحكومة عن طريق النائب اللي إحنا نكون مختارينه.
The parliament elected in 2012 was supposed to have ruled until July 2017, but the Emir dissolved it in October, citing security challenges in the region, meaning the wars in Iraq and Syria should be met by consulting the will of the people. Nearly 300 candidates are competing for just 50 seats of an assembly that is often at odds with the government.
كل الشعب الكويتي رأى أداء المجلس السابق في ظل عدم وجود المعارضة. أصبح المجلس وكأنه يعني إدارة تابعة لمجلس الوزراء وليس مجلس أمة يعبر عن إرادة الشعب الحقيقية، فلذلك لا بد من عودة المعارضة للمجلس.
Kuwait has relatively open politics by Gulf standards and has avoided the protests that have rocked several Arab states since the year 2011. But a series of assemblies have been dissolved due to past struggles between the opposition and the cabinet, in which the ruling family holds top posts. Bureau Report, WION.
Leaders of Afghanistan's Taliban movement might have relocated to their homeland to establish a more permanent worldwide presence. The move would signal the Taliban's involvement in the fight against the US-backed government in Kabul. Taliban leaders have been based in the Pakistani province of Quetta and the cities of Karachi and Peshawar since they were overthrown in Afghanistan following the 9/11 attacks. The Iraqi parliament has approved a law that will give full legal status to government-sanctioned Shia militia as a reserve force for the military and police. This legislation was supported by 208 of the chamber's 327 members. It was promptly rejected by Sunni Arab politicians. As per the new law, militia will now deter security and terror threats and will also receive salaries and pension. The vote comes at a time when the government is waging a war to dislodge the Islamic State group from Mosul. Staying with West Asia, the Syrian government forces have reclaimed the largest rebel-controlled district in the besieged city of eastern Aleppo. The capture of Masaken Hanano could extend the Syrian army's control over other opposition-held areas. The government resumed its offensive to retake eastern Aleppo on November 15th. More than 200 civilians have been killed so far in that deadly assault. The capture of Aleppo would be a major victory for the Syrian president Bashar al-Assad after 6 years of conflict. More than 400 civilians have fled rebel-held districts of eastern Aleppo for the government-controlled west. The regime forces have advanced in the city. According to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, civilians were taken to regime-controlled areas after they fled overnight to the Masakan Hanano district.
In this country,
it is the largest rebel-held district of Aleppo and has been captured in a major breakthrough in an offensive to retake the entire city. Fresh fighting broke out between regime forces and rebel groups in neighboring districts of Haidaria and SUKHBIR, according to the British-based monitoring group. Regime forces targeted the area with heavy shelling. Staying in the region, Libyan forces are facing fierce resistance from the Islamic State, who are holding on to just a few streets in their former stronghold of Sirte. Islamic State militants are using snipers and explosives as Libyan forces advance toward them. Backed by US airstrikes, Libyan forces have launched their campaign to recapture the city from the Islamic State. British Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson made his first official visit to Afghanistan on Saturday. Johnson held talks with Afghan President Ashraf Ghani and the Chief Executive Abdullah in Kabul. Johnson also paid tribute to the British soldiers killed in Afghanistan at the British cemetery in Kabul. Accompanied by the British ambassador to Afghanistan, Johnson later visited the Afghan Army Academy, where he met with Afghan and NATO officers. During that visit, Johnson also dismissed allegations that Britain's exit from the European Union and the election of Donald Trump as the next US president would lead to Western powers withdrawing their engagement from the rest of the world. Let's take a quick break on that note. We'll be back with much more on the other side. Don't go anywhere.